Hey guys, this is Deepika here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we would be exploring Murdeshwara, which is famous for its seaside temple and a museum. So this particular place is in coastal Karnataka, so let's get started and explore this place. In case you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on my Instagram ID, Deepika's Travel Diaries. We reached Murdeshwara at around evening and checked into a hotel close to the temple. This was a budget hotel which was decent, but I can't say if this is the only option available around. The rooms were spacious enough for 3 of them with decent washroom, but the only problem I could find was the mosquitoes because of a nearby cowshed. The next morning, we checked out of the hotel and headed towards the temple, which was a few meters away. So we have reached Murdeshwara. We reached Murdeshwara last night, and today we have come to the temple here. So this is the temple right behind me, and the entrance to the temple is actually quite huge. So this is the particular gopuram in the entrance, and it looks massive, guys. And right next to the temple you have the seashore, which you would be exploring in some time. So let's go explore the temple inside and head to the beach next. Photography and videography was prohibited within the temple premises, hence I was not able to film inside. The entrance of the temple is a 20-storied Raja Gopura, which has an amazing view from top. The temple gopuram has a lift that can take you to the 18th floor, from where the city of Murdeshwara along with the statue of Shiva can be seen. After our visit to the temple, we decided to head towards the beach and spend some time there. But unfortunately, there was restriction by the time we had traveled. At around June, July and August, it is strictly prohibited to enter the beach as there would be high tide. After the visit to the temple, we had headed towards a restaurant which was right behind the temple. This was by the beach and had an amazing view of the beach, though we would not be able to play in it. I must admit that the food served here was really yum. It was authentic Mangalore delicacy. So the breakfast served here, we had dosas, rice bath and idlis. This Shiva statue in Murdeshwara is said to be the second largest Shiva statue in the world. The first one being in Nepal. This statue here in Murdeshwar is about 123 feet tall and it is surrounded by water on all the three sides. It is said to be placed on the Kanduka hill by the shore of the Arabian Sea. Right beneath the statue is a cave museum which depicts the story of Ravana and his journey to get the Atmalinga. Around this particular temple, you also have many other statues which depict Ravana being deceived by Ganesha and also Arjuna receiving the Bhagavad Gita from Krishna. There is also a chariot in the vicinity and has a beautiful garden surrounding. This story begins with Ravana's mother Kaikeyi offering her prayers by the seaside by creating a Shivalinga made of sand. This Shivalinga gets washed away by the waves, for which she is deeply saddened and calls out for her son. Ravana in turn promises to get her the Atmalinga from Lord Shiva. As promised to his mother, Ravana had dedicatedly offered his prayers to please Lord Shiva for many years. Meanwhile, worried about the progress, Narada Muni, a god sage, had informed Lord Vishnu about Ravana's intentions and requested him to stop Ravana from getting his wish. On the other hand, Ravana is angered as his prayers are not heard. So he decides to uproot the Kailash mountain, which is believed to be the abode of Lord Shiva. Aware of Ravana's menace, Lord Shiva presses the mountain back in its place with his toes, trapping Ravana beneath. As per Narada's wish, Lord Vishnu creates an illusion which makes Ravana forget his actual purpose of the visit and his prayers, and instead asks Parvati as his wife. After some time, Narada Muni appears and requests Parvati to take her Bhadrakali form, and informs Ravana that he was tricked as the woman behind him was not Parvati. Angered by this, Ravana had promised to find Parvati himself and reach the Manasa Sarovara, where Parvati had created a beautiful woman out of a frog. This was Mandodari, who Ravana believed was Parvati, and married her. After he reached Lanka with Mandodari, his mother was disheartened that his son did not fulfill her wish, instead had married Mandodari. Ravana then realized that he was tricked into being married instead of his actual intentions of getting the Atmalinga. This time Ravana had dedicatedly offered his prayer for Lord Shiva, and when he did not appear, he promised to chop off his head. Impressed by his devotion, Lord Shiva had appeared again and promised to fulfill his vow. Aware that he cannot stop Ravana this time, Narada Muni had sought help from Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha disguised himself as a cowherd and reached the place where Ravana was. As per the instruction, Ravana was asked not to leave the Atmalinga on the ground as it would be embedded the moment it is kept down. Since Vishnu had created an illusion of dusk, he had to offer his evening prayers. So he sought help from Lord Ganesha, who was disguised as a cowherd. Lord Ganesha agreed to help him, but with the condition that he would leave the idol down in case he did not return after he calls him thrice. Ravana agreed to the condition, but Ganesha had quickly called him thrice before he could finish his prayers and tricked him by keeping the idol down. Angered by the cowherd's action, the Demon King decides to punish him, but soon realizes that he was just tricked by Lord Ganesha, who vanishes and his cows sulk into the sand. While he attempts to hold one of the cow's ears, it is believed that it turned to stone with its entire body submerged inside the sand. Ravana then tries to uproot the Atmalinga from its place, but the idol was embedded. Hence, Ravana left the place without the Atmalinga and named the idol as Mahabaleshwar, meaning the Lord of Mighty Strength. It is believed that the force of uprooting the idol was so immense that a few pieces of the lingam fell in 4 different directions from Gokarna, which is now called as the Panchalinga Kshetras, which are Murdeshwara, Gunavanteshwara, Dhareshwara, Sajjeshwara, and Gokarna. Further details about these temples are provided in the link description box below. So guys, we completed our trip here in Murdeshwara and would be heading back to Bangalore right now. So the entire series from Hampi to Murdeshwara was an amazing journey here. So hope you guys enjoyed all the videos. I would be heading back to Bangalore. It would approximately take another 8 to 9 hours is what I was informed. So on the way would be having some lunch. So just in case you like the video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram ID, because Travel Diary. So right now we will be heading back to Bangalore and stay tuned for more travel videos like this, guys.